This is the Team 3 assignment for BUSA 522 submitted to Professor Kim Mahler on August the 2nd, 2018. Our marketing plan is on Elfie.com, which is a new venture started by a company called EI Brands Management. One of our team members currently works for EI Brands as a VP of Sales. So we were able to get access to the customer and get lots of helpful insight into how that new venture has started out in order to develop this marketing plan and hopefully give them some guidance. Some background on EI Brand Management. EI Brand Management is the largest independent distributor in the Canadian juvenile products industry, and EI.com, as I mentioned, is a new venture that has been in operation for the past several months in sort of a prototyping stage as EI prepares to market their baby products online. Currently, they operate as a wholesaler, selling to retail distribution, including major chains across Canada. Our report starts with a market analysis. The macro environment that Elfie.com is operating in, currently we discovered that 58% of the buyers of baby products are actually individuals without children. Baby product sales are increasing online as a percentage of all sales channels for baby products, and over the past year that increase in Canada is over 60%. There's also some threats in the macro environment to this business. There's been a dramatic decline in baby products year over year. In the US, it was over 15% last year. We don't have the Canadian numbers, so we're making some assumptions based on the US numbers, as the Canadian market is fairly similar. Some positive opportunity for Elfie.com includes the fact that there's 234,000 births in central Canada out of the approximately 320,000 in total. Looking at some strengths and weaknesses of Elfie.com, Elfie can leverage the EI Brands operation, and they intend to do so to start out with. So there will be no full-time employees at Elfie.com while the business gets off the ground. Instead, the sales and marketing activities will be performed part-time by EI Brands employees until the business is self-sustaining. EI Brands has a strong balance sheet, so strong financial fundamentals. There is some limited experience in the retail and online area, as they've been predominantly a wholesaler, and there's some limits on the budgets and some tight financial constraints because the organization still has to continue operations while they go into this new business. We performed a competitor analysis where we looked at 4 companies that Elfie.com will absolutely be taking on head-to-head in the online space. And one thing we did notice is all of the relevant competitors are actually traditional brick-and-mortar companies, and for them, the online sales is just an addition to, it's like a sales portal to their regular business. So here's their marketing plan that we developed. The target market for Elfie.com should focus on first-time mothers over the age of 30, and we're suggesting that they reside in central Canada because approximately 2/3 of the births in Canada are happening in Ontario and Quebec, and that regional focus will give us the ability to target our marketing efforts into that region. That demographic is also important because once we've managed to capture that particular customer audience, we'd like to be able to continue to sell them additional products in the future. Marketing positioning for the first-time Canadian mothers who want the best service. Elfie.com is the online baby goods retailer that, more than any other brand, gives you the peace of mind about your purchases when you have enough to think about already. The reason is there's a 3-pronged marketing objectives that we set aside. One of them is that this gives EI Brands the ability to sell direct to consumers as opposed to selling through retailers. Secondly, there's a full catalog line of Elfie.com products. Not all retailers carry all of them, and Elfie would like to make them available across the board in all of their various colors and variations to the marketplace. Lastly, there's a lot of clearance and discontinued items that Elfie has in inventory, and the online portal will be a fantastic way to sell that through sales promotions. From a product mix standpoint, we believe that Elfie should focus on high-end durable goods, such as the Nuna branded product. We should be excluding products like baby formula and baby diapers. Through our research, we discovered that those most consumers don't buy those online, and there isn't a lot of profit there as well. We also believe they should focus on their superior customer service. So EI Brands Management actually has a reputation as having a superior customer service organization. And we believe that they should be focusing on that service level when they're selling direct to customers. This includes in-house quality control, which most competitors don't have, and a customer service call center that operates 24 hours around the clock. From a placement standpoint, all the products and services we're offering should be sold on the Elfie.com website, and the products that they're selling are imported mostly from overseas, and they will be distributed or fulfilled by EI Brand Management. From a promotion standpoint, there's two ways that Elfie should be promoting their products and services. One is through digital service touchpoints, including social media, online sales portals, affiliate marketing, database marketing, and secondly, through customer service touchpoints, so that ordering experience is a positive one for their customers. And that would include a focus on a happy customer during the order, shipping, and post-sales support stages. And that's an area where EI Brands already excels. From a price standpoint, there's actually minimum advertised pricing policy in effect. So a lot of the pricing that's available is pretty much dictated by EI Brands anyways. But they will have the flexibility to discount the clearance items to whatever price level they feel comfortable with. Lastly, we wanted to show their financial feasibility. As you can see, we have a 3-year marketing plan. And how this works is we believe that in the first year, year one, a reasonable revenue target of about $200,000 could be had. Year two, that would increase to $500,000. And by year three, we think they could be hitting about $1 million in revenue. We're basing that on an average online sales order size of $500, which is based on historical data from EI Brands in terms of consumer purchase behavior. And if you look in year one, that means there would have to be 400 online transactions. In year two, there'd be 1,000. In year three, there'd be 2,000 online transactions to support those revenue targets. Lastly, we've got a commitment that 30% of the sales margin on these deals, or these orders rather, can be applied towards marketing at Elfie. So even though there's very little startup capital, if we apply the 30% number in the first year, sales will generate about $60,000 that Elfie can use for marketing. Year two, $150,000, and by year three, Elfie.com will have $300,000 that the owners are willing to reinvest into Elfie.com, and that would be where full-time employees can come from and more advanced marketing. One last thing I wanted to highlight was the growth opportunities we believe are available for Elfie.com. These are suggestions that we've quantified in our report. They should focus on the affluent customer segment. It's the one segment where there seems to be a lot of profits today in the baby market. They should focus on durable baby goods and avoid products like formula and baby wipes, which are not very profitable and most consumers aren't buying online. They should consider bringing other high-end brands into the marketplace, leverage the existing EI Brands distribution experience. They should consider adding an online gift registry for parents to refer buyers to online on the website. Fairly inexpensive, seems to make sense. They should consider removing consumer products like the baby wipes and formula from the website. It doesn't make sense to inventory them and to make them available online because they're fairly costly and, in fact, would probably cost more to sell than the profit to be made. Some future suggestions: they should consider creating a mobile phone app for shopping. And lastly, they need to consider expanding their online references and referral market through the relationships they have with influencers in the marketplace. So this has been the Elfie.com marketing plan presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask Team 3. Thank you very much.